And well, thank you for welcoming me, Katie. It wasn't easy. Debt started to get a little crazy around 2013 and 2014. Prices of it started to become astronomical. It was tougher to find. And so my partner, Sandeep, who I met back in 2002, was actually my assistant initially. When the industry sent me over to India to the call center training, I was supposed to go over there and teach the India call centers the FDCPA, the Fair Debt Collections Practices Act, because
Right.
that kind of tells you who you can call, when you can call, what you could say, how you can say it. And we did a lot of role playing, and Sandeep was my assistant. We were together probably 8, 9 years, and then he went off to brew in India, and I continued on in debt. And in 2017, he called me and said, "Hey, Michael, I'm going to be speaking at the Craft Brewers Association conference in Washington, D.C. Why don't you come visit me and hang out for a couple of days?" Now, I happen to be in New York working on a project, so it was only a 4 hour drive. So I said, you know what? I'll do that. Now, if I was in Orlando, not quite sure, as much as I love him to death, that I would get in a car and drive 20 hours to hang out for a couple of days to drive 20 hours back. So bottom line is we got together and we formed Total Beverage at that point. And since then, the teacher has become the student.
Wow.
So I feel like I'll age myself now. I feel like grasshopper. So, so yes, absolutely.
So do you believe in right time, right place? I mean, those connections, albeit 15 years apart from when you started, when you went to India to have an assistant of Sandeep, to then 15 years later, knocking on your door saying, hey, this is how I've evolved, but I'd like you to come and see me. I mean, is that fate, or is it, purpose?
It's fate.
How do you see it?
It's fate. It's destiny, I think. I believe in that.
Yeah, definitely. And so now 2022, you've formed the Total Beverage Company. Tell us a little bit about what you do there.
Well, what we're doing now, we formed in 2019, we opened a brewery bar restaurant in Lake Mary, Florida, and it was successful. We owned it into the pandemic. The partner that we were associated with was not